Well, I saw the picture, so I had kind of an idea.
It looks like a contraption, so I did not know what we were going to do with that.
I said, wow, that's unbelievable.
I thought this was a time machine.
Well, it's a farm, it's a laboratory, it's an educational tool, it's a weapon for combating hunger and obesity and food deserts. It's a way to bring fresher food to consumers and significantly reduce the carbon footprint of the traditional supply chains. We make it economical to grow food indoors. We think it's a solution.
The Flex Farm is a hydroponic growing system that produces a high volume of plants quickly in a small amount of space. A single machine can grow up to 900 pounds of leafy greens per year in just 16 square feet. Its round design maximizes energy efficiency, making it possible to go from seed to fully grown vegetable in as little as 28 days. Plus, it uses a recirculating water distribution system that makes it 97% more water efficient than traditional outdoor farming practices.
So one of the most exciting recent developments we've had at Fork Farms is our partnership with Feeding America Eastern Wisconsin. Now, Feeding America is a national nonprofit. They've been working in hunger relief for the last 50 years, and they're actually the largest hunger relief organization in the country. And what we've learned is that to really get at the root cause of hunger so that we can alleviate hunger, perhaps one day even eliminate hunger, you have to go beyond just feeding people. You have to figure out what it is that creates hunger in the first place. And so we think that education and health are going to be critical pieces to that equation. And by placing the grow machine in schools and food pantries, that's going to go a long way towards accomplishing those goals.
In the beginning, like I said, very apprehensive, didn't know what it was going to look like, didn't know how much space it would occupy. When you came in with the unit, I was like, oh, this is it.
I like how easy it was to set up. This was a lot easier to set up than the systems I already have. So I like that a lot. And how fast you guys got this set up was amazing.
After putting it into the classroom and seeing that it takes up very little space, that was obviously very nice to see. But I was also apprehensive in terms of the amount of work I would have to do. Very, very little maintenance in terms of testing pH level and things of that nature when you're putting in the new water. That's about the extent of what I have to do. My students have been really great. They've been the ones to do pretty much the entire transplant. We even had students naming their seeds. So their plant was Henry or it was Charlie or whatever it might be.
When I was growing just in our aquaponics, they never had a fresh green bean before, which amazed me. I couldn't believe that. They get out of the can or they've never had them before. This is something they'll see a green bean or something and they're like, can I have that? Well, sure. They learn how to take it off the plant and just eat it.
It's very interactive for the students. It makes that learning much more hands-on and gives them that internal understanding and allowing them to make that connection from learning to being able to apply it to real world.
Yeah, this thing is amazing.
I've learned to appreciate greens, which might sound weird coming from a 12-year-old, but just when you put the effort and time into something, you value it so much more than something you can just throw away if it was store-bought.
Oh, it's growing. It's growing real well. And at night, it be growing fast.
Yeah.
Like I'm growing, it's growing.
I think growing is a really fun process. At the same time, I think that what you said with your speech, it makes you want to grow stuff too. I want to grow stuff.
Yeah.
Or when we get a house, I want to have a garden, like our whole family wants a garden. I think I feel really special to have this experience and have this in my classroom with the rest of the students.
I would definitely recommend this. It's not loud. You know, it's a talking piece in a class. It teaches hands-on. You know, we'll have the art teacher or the music teacher come up. They're like, oh, you guys have the freshest air in the whole building, you know, because we have all these plants cleaning the air too.
You have fresh greens that are free and reachable in someone's classroom, which is better than any store-bought item you can get with added chemicals that infect our environment.
I want to tell them this is awesome, so you should check it out and you could plant it too and you can learn more about it.
Is there anything else you want to add?
No, I just want to thank Feeding America for giving my students and myself this opportunity to really take learning to the next level and seeing as our students, as our future, what we are capable of.